Covering Southeast Georgia and the Lowcountry, this is WJCL 22 Morning News. See us now.
A mass shooting at a Georgia medical center. A manhunt coming to an end. What helped authorities track them down?
A timeline for when we can expect important rulings in cases linked to Alec Murdaugh.
Plus, we're tracking how much more you're paying for rent across our area.
We want to thank you so much for waking up with us right here on WJCL 22. Good morning. I'm Emma Hamilton.
And I'm Frank Solkowski. Let's go ahead and get Jonathan Myers in here. And Jonathan, right off the bat, may the 4th be with you, my friend.
Absolutely. No, Frank, I know you're a big Star Wars fan.
I like the original 3.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I'm not big into that Jar Jar Binks and the prequels and stuff that happened. I don't get that. Just give me Chewbacca and Han Solo and we're good to go.
There you go. All the ones from the 70s, right?
Bingo. 70s and 80s. That's what we'll take.
Absolutely, yeah. As we start off this morning, a beautiful day on tap for us. We'll see more sunshine today. Temperature starting off in the 40s and 50s. Jacket weather as you head out this morning. 58 by 9, 72 at noon. Upper 70s where we'll top things off today. Just lots of sunshine throughout most of the day. Could see a few high clouds after about 2 or 3 o'clock today, but overall a great day for outdoor activities into the afternoon. See all the clear skies across coastal Georgia and the low country. No problems with that commute out the door for school and also for work. We'll see that dry weather. Another thing too, less wind today. That's probably a shock since Sunday. We've had some gusty winds each afternoon, but we'll see lighter winds throughout the afternoon today. A little warmer tomorrow, and also tracking out a chance for some showers or thunderstorms this weekend. I'll detail more of the certified most accurate forecast in less than 10 minutes.
We must act, and we must act now.
Well, this morning we're learning more about the man accused of shooting 5 people inside a medical center up in Atlanta. An urgent manhunt coming to an end after officers arrested Dion Patterson overnight.
ABC's Justin Finch shares what it took to track him down and where they found him.
This morning, the mayor of Atlanta vowing that the now captured mass shooting suspect will face justice.
He will be charged and stand trial for his crimes.
24-year-old Dion Patterson accused of opening fire inside a medical center waiting room just before noon Wednesday.
Supervisor, female shot. She's seriously bleeding. Shot in the side and the back.
39-year-old CDC employee Amy St. Pierre killed. The CDC releasing a statement saying it's saddened by St. Pierre's sudden loss. 4 other women ranging in age from 25 to 71 all rushed into emergency treatment for gunshot wounds.
He spent about maybe 2 minutes inside the building where he then exited on foot.
Police then saying its camera network tracked Patterson to a gas station, spotting him stealing a pickup truck left running.
Very shortly, we were joined by the GBI, the FBI, the Secret Service, as well as the United States Marshal Service as we sought to bring this person into custody.
A multi-agency pursuit. Law enforcement trailing Patterson outside Atlanta where he surrendered. In Washington, a Georgia senator demanding gun safety reform.
We behave as if this is normal. It is not normal.
The suspect's mother telling the Associated Press her son was a former Coast Guardsman who was suffering with mental instability from a new medication. She says the Veterans Affairs health system denied Patterson the Ativan he wanted for his anxiety and depression. The Coast Guard confirms Patterson joined the service in 2018 and was discharged in January. The Gun Violence Archive reports Atlanta was the site of one of at least 2 U.S. mass shootings Wednesday. The archive now counts more than 190 mass shootings so far this year. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
A teenager accused of shooting and killing 9 people inside a Siberian school will not face criminal charges. You're looking at some video of authorities arresting that 13-year-old boy who authorities say shot other students at his school and a security guard earlier this week. Now, the country's justice system, it doesn't allow children under the age of 14 to face serious charges. The boy's parents, however, could face charges. Russian officials believe that they have some video evidence proving that Ukraine tried to assassinate Russian President Vladimir Putin. Check this out. Now, they claim that this video right here shows multiple drone strikes at the Kremlin in Moscow. You can see objects flying toward the building before they burst into flames. Ukraine's president claims that there was no assassination attempt.
We don't attack Putin or Moscow. We fight on our territory. We are defending our villages and cities. We don't have, enough weapons for this.
New reports this morning say that Russia launched a complex airstrike with drones and missiles overnight. As of this morning, officials haven't reported any deaths.
Well, new this morning, we're learning when a judge will hand down rulings in cases involving former South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh. According to our ABC affiliate in Charleston, a judge says rulings will come in the next few weeks related to a deadly boating crash and the funding for Murdaugh's appeal. Right now, Murdaugh is appealing the double murder conviction of his wife and son. Parker's Kitchen also asking to be removed from the Mallory Beach case. Beach died in a boat crash in 2019. Alex Murdaugh's late son, Paul, faced felony boating under the influence charges. Authorities say he bought the alcohol at Parker's using a fake ID. A judge said he'll rule on that matter on or before May the 26th. Well, this morning, American sprinter and long jumper Tori Bowie is dead. Her agent announced yesterday the three-time Olympic medalist and two-time world champion was found dead in her Florida home. Her cause of death has not been released.
A new law in Georgia will keep a closer eye on rising insurance rates across the state. Yesterday, Governor Brian Kemp signed a bill that will give the insurance commissioner the ability to review all rates filings before they go into effect. Currently, private insurers can increase rates by as much as 25% in a single filing. The new law goes into effect July 1st.
Well, rent is on the rise. WJCL's Olivia Weil went straight to the experts to see just how much more folks in our area are paying.
As you're driving around Savannah, you'll likely hear some of this. Mike Lapsley, the president of Rentometer, a rent analysis tool, breaks down what you can expect if you're in the market to move this spring through the summer.
If you're on the single family side and you find something that fits your needs and your budget, take it. Again, the supply side of the SFR market is constrained. On the apartment side, I would shop.
Renter Tessa Coleman has been living in her studio apartment for 2 years.
When I first got into it and everything, it's raised around like $600.
Everyone in this group are SCAD students. Genesis Field says she pays close to $1,000 for just a single bedroom in a student housing building.
From when I've stayed there, it's gone up a few $100s since I've been there, so.
Lapsley shared some stats from Savannah, Bluffton, and Hilton Head. From May 3rd, 2018 to now May 3rd, 2023, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment on Hilton Head went from about $1,500 to $2,500. In Savannah, the same floor plan went from about $1,200 in 2018 to now close to $2,000 in 2023. Take a look, though, at the prices from last year to now this year.
The rents have moderated in those two markets because the year over year, they've either declined slightly or increased slightly.
As far as advice for apartment seekers, Lapsley suggests checking the number of inventory and negotiating from there. Reporting in Savannah, Olivia Weil, WJCL 22 News.
As we start things off this morning, traffic track 22 in the Low Country. Look at this nice start. Highway 21 there around Beaufort this morning, starting out with very quiet conditions on the roadway. A lot of green out there. No problems with that commute in the Low Country. No accidents. Also, all the way down toward Bluffton and Hilton Head is also nice and quiet this morning there along I-95 coming out of the Low Country into Chatham County. Seeing also no accidents at this time with just maybe a few slowdowns as traffic slowly beginning to pick up. Wayne County is where we're looking live. US 341 at US 84. This is in Jessup. You can see a few cars, a few trucks out there as well. I'm sure some folks making their way to work this morning. And to keep up with traffic throughout the daytime, WJCL.com/traffic for all the latest updates.